Hi guys, this is 11.7. Solve a system of linear and quadratic equations graphically. Here is example 1. He's asking me to solve the systems of equations by graphing. I have two equations in example 1. The first one, y equals x squared plus 4x minus 1, and the other one, y equal to x plus 2. What do you think the difference here? As I mentioned before, this is linear equation. From where did I know? Because it's raised to the power 1. Here, 2x to the power 1, so this is linear equation. And this one is quadratic. From where did you know, you miss? Because it's raised to the second power. So when it's to the second power, it's quadratic. And when it's to the first power, it's linear. How I can solve them graphically, I will tell you. First thing, let's start with a linear equation. This we covered in grade 8. I'm going to remind you with the equation y equal mx plus b. So I need to find the m, which is here, 2 over 1. And the b equal positive 2. Don't ignore the sign. And I want to remind you that the linear equation, when I graph it, it's going to be a straight line. So remember, linear, the graph will be straight line. Quadratic, it's going to be parabola. And how I'm going to graph it, as we covered in this chapter, the first thing, I need to find the axis of symmetry, which is x equal negative b over 2a. Oh, miss, I forgot the rule. The rule is the equation was ax squared plus bx plus c. So here, the b equals to 4. Remember the sign. I'm going to put the negative. And 2, and the a equals to 1. So 2 times 1 equals 2, and negative 4. So x equal negative 2. What I'm going to do next? I'm going to find the vertex. How to find the vertex? The vertex is x and y. So x, we found it already, which is negative 2. How to find the y? Take the negative 2 and substitute in the equation up here. So negative 2 all squared plus 4 times negative 2 minus 1. Negative 2 squared, negative 2 times negative 2 equals 4. Plus, I have here 4 times negative 2. So what will be the answer? 4 times negative 2 equal negative 8. Take care from the sign. Minus 1. What will be the final answer? 4 minus 8, small minus big, the answer will be negative. So negative 4. Negative 4 and negative 1, negative 5. So what's my vertex? Negative 2, negative 5. So I'm going to write it in a good handwriting here. Negative 5. That's it? No, I'm going to make my table. And I told you, do 6 sections. Put the vertex in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put the vertex in the middle. Here, this is the vertex. Vertex. The vertex is negative 2. I'm not going to substitute again. So here, negative 2, negative 5. 3 points before, 3 points after. What's before negative 2? Negative 1, 0, 1. What's after? Negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. What I'm going to do next, I will substitute with each of those x's on the equation. This is x equals to 1, so I'm going to put 1 squared plus 4 times 1 minus 1. For those you're allowed to use the calculator, you can do it, and others you have to solve it mentally, you can do it easily. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 5 minus 1, 5 minus 1 give me 4. So the answer will be 1 and 4. I can write here the axis first. The x's, sorry, negative 3, negative 4, and negative 5, so I not get confused. I told you before, if x equals 0, don't substitute. Always remember, if x equals 0, y equals c. Where is c? Negative 1. without substituting. This is a rule. If x equals 0, because this will go and this will go, what will I have at the end? -1. Here, -1 squared plus 4 times -1 minus 1. -1 squared equals to 1. 4 times -1, -4 minus 1. 1 minus 4, -3. -3, -1, -4. Here, -3 squared plus 4 times -3 minus 1. -3 squared equals to 9. Positive 4 times -3, -12 minus 1. 9 minus 12, -3. -3, -1, -4. And here, -4 squared plus 4 times -4 minus 1. So here, -4 squared, 16, minus 16 minus 1. You know, 16 minus 16, I will cross them together. So what will be the answer? -1. And the last one, -5 squared plus 4 times -5 minus 1. Here, it's 25 minus 20 minus 1. 25 minus 20 equals to 5. 5 minus 1 equals 4. Let me remind you with this important note that the vertex is in the middle, and in the quadratic function, the points should go like this. Those are identical. The y's, -4, -4. Here, -1, -1, and 4 and 4. So the x values are different, but the y values should be identical before and after the vertex, as you see. -4, -4, -1, -1, 4, and 4. If they are not identical like this, so this means that there's something wrong. I will tell you why while we are graphing. Let's graph them together. First thing, I have to put my values here beside me. And when I'm going to graph, I need first to draw the axis. This is the y-axis, as you know, and this is the x-axis. The horizontal line is the x-axis, the y-axis is the vertical line. And then I will number my axis. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, and -8. Let me tell you something before we start. The positive values are up and on the right, and the negative values for the y down and for the x on the left. You cannot mix them. This is a rule. After this, let's first draw the linear equation. What we said here, m equals 2 over 1 and b equals 2. My starting point is the b. So here I will come to the 2 and plot a point here on the y-axis. And then the m equals 2 over 1. So what does it mean? 2 steps up, 1 step to the right. So I will start jumping up from the 2. 2 steps up, here the 4. Don't forget to jump to the right 1 step and plot the point. From here, 2 steps up, I will go to the 6, 1 step to the right. Come here. Again, 2 steps up, 1 step to the right. 2 steps up, 1 step to the right. That's enough. But let me tell you something, if you want to draw it accurately. Do the opposite down. What's the meaning of this? تعالى من تحت هنا وانزل 2 steps down, 1 step to the left. الopposite. اعمل الopposite على طول. 2 steps down, 1 step to the left. 2 steps down, 1 step to the left. And then connect the points together with a ruler. Two steps down, 1 step to the left. I did a mistake. I'm going here like this. This is y1, the linear. And as I mentioned, in the linear, when you graph it, it's a straight line. What about the other one, the quadratic? First thing, I need to plot the vertex. The vertex point is the middle point. What's the vertex? -2, -5. Let's go here. -2, go down, -5. So I will go down and plot my point here. This is my V vertex. Then let's go -1, -4. -1, -4. What's after this? 0, -1. 0, -1. What's after this? 1 and 4. So 1 and 4. Intersection point. Let's go down. -3, -4. Look, -3, -4. Intersection point. Circle it. -4, -1, -4, -1. -5, -4, -5, -5 goes up to the 4. Look here. I'm going to connect the parabola. Start from the vertex. Move like this. Goes like this. Like this. And then go to the other side. Connect the point like this. Slowly. Do you see? There are two points of intersection between the linear and the quadratic. Here, like this. With them equal sides. So this intersection are the solutions. So what is my solution? First, here, to find the solution, you need to find the x and the y. What's the x and the y? 1 and 4. And the other solution is -3 and -4. Let me tell you something. -3 and -4. You have to write the x first and then the y. Remember this? X first and then the y. Those are the point of intersection. So here, do you see the parabola? Each 2 points in front of each other, like this. So that's why I told you the points, it has to be like this. Good luck.